Hello and welcome, Snake here. Today in Snake Talk, I just wanna, this is gonna be a little bit different. I wanna talk briefly about the Necrons. I kinda regret not getting into lore when I was into Warhammer like 26, 7 years ago. Wait, is that correct? Yeah, 27. Fuck. Yeah, I kind of regret not getting into it because a lot have changed since that. Because I don't remember Necrons back in the day. And I regret going into Warcraft, other lores, instead of just deep diving into Warhammer. Now I'm trying to catch up because the 40k Total War is coming. And I need your help to understand Necrons because I've read enough, okay? I know that they were pretty much cancer society, and they ask the gods of sun, right, for help. They turn them into machines. The Silent King pretty much, pretty much screw his own all people, and a lot of shit happens, and they went into a sleep for 65 million years. They waking up now. And I thought their biggest enemy is going to be the Empire or something like that. No. What I understand is that Tyranids are the greatest enemy of Necrons. Because let me get this straight. They consume the mass, and Necrons wants to get out of the machine jail. So consuming mass will mean that they will never stop being machines because there won't be any mass, any to grow bodies, right? But, I mean, they're waking up, which means there is tons of them hidden everywhere. And they seems to be super powerful. They seems to be extremely powerful. And I think they're not that powerful because as they're machines and they connected, they're like one, right? They are, they don't have free will, right? They are, and I absolutely need your help to understand all this, especially that I'm expecting in Total War eventually have a Necrons, but they're like hive mind. Exactly like Tyranids, right? They work as a one unit. Or not. Because if not, then there might be sub-factions of Necrons that don't want to be humans anymore, like having body and die. So that would have a split, but in the lore, I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god, I don't know a single name of Necrons. But if they are a hive mind, that means all you need to do is infect a Silent King, and they're all like, boom, shut down. They're like Chitauri from Marvel, right? You destroy command ship and boom, all gone. Because if it is, that means they're super weak. But if they all have a will of their own, holy fuck. Cold calculation, no emotions. Yeah, I see the powerful thing with Necrons. I see the potential, and they could be a rival to Tyranids because absolutely, it's based on StarCraft. I play StarCraft for years, and in StarCraft you have 3 factions. Humans, which are Terrans. Protoss are like space predators, right? And they're super highly advanced, and their numbers are low. And there are Zerg, which are pretty much, I'm pretty sure they're inspired from Tyranids, and they work as a consuming mass, hive mind. And I always thought that as much as I love absolutely Protoss, they were outnumbered like millions to one. And in the end, I saw Zerg as a dominant force. Despite me loving other factions, I saw Zerg as something that in the end game is actually a winner. And that's how I see Tyranids in Warhammer. Because I don't know, I'm missing parts. Like how Chaos reacts to Tyranids and how Tyranids react to Chaos. Same goes for Necrons. How Necrons react to Jesus, I have so many questions because I really want to learn the lore. And absolutely, how Necrons react to Chaos, how Chaos reacts to Necrons, Tyranids. They're both enemies. I know that Necrons offered peace treaty with Empire, like they talk with Guilliman, right? I saw animation. I don't know what kind of animation was that. I definitely need to subscribe to Warhammer TV and watch all the shows because they're making them now and they're great. The animations, I mean. But Necrons absolutely sees them as, higher race compared to... Which, another thing is, Jesus... They slept 65 years, millions years. Their technology is super advanced, so everything just died out and they had to start with technology from scratch? And are they using a warp? The same what Skaven were using? Because it's green. Oh my god, I mean, help me out, because I am so curious. And Jesus, I needed lore expert. Where is Costalton when you need him? God damn it, Costalton, where are you? Costalton was one of my great viewers, mod on my streaming channel. I hope you're doing good, brother. I really do. But yeah, did they advance with the warp? And if that means a fantasy must be connected to 40k if the warp exists in both cases. Oh my god. Jesus. I don't know where to start. So yeah, today I need to ask you for help. How the hell start with the lore? I need to know more about Necrons. Is it true that they pretty much help out rise the Eldars? And them waking up. Yeah, I see this as a great threat, but also very vulnerable if they are on one mind only dependent. Because if they have one, central unit, that's weak. However, with Tyranid, it doesn't work. Because despite having hive mind thinking, Jesus, yeah, Tyranids are fucking threat like hell. And Tyranids cannot eat out anything from Necrons, which makes them like the opposite sides of a coin. Those need mass to live, and the others need mass to change their life. But in the end, they don't need a mass. They can survive without it. Yeah. Today I wanted to show you how confused I am with the lore, but I also wanted to show you how hard I'm trying to understand everything before 40k Total War 40k comes in. Because, yeah, I'm doomed now. I'm doomed. 40k is my destiny now. The lore of Warhammer, I'm getting into it deeply. A problem with books is that they're not widely available, at least in my country. So, Jesus, look at this insane model. Locust Heavy Destroyer. Jesus. I'm just looking at the Warhammer figures. Necron Lord with Resurrection Orb. What the hell is Resurrection Orb? Monolith. Jesus. Games Workshop is fucking brilliant of making stuff. But yeah. That's today's subject. What the hell, Necrons? If you have any information, absolutely, I beg you share it with me. Because you can make me understand more. So yeah. If you have more information about Necrons and you can answer any of my questions, then absolutely please do it. Unless you know, where should I go to get more lore that is easily available for a dad? Because I'm getting fucking old. Anyway, Necrons. Are they the most powerful beings, or they're vulnerable because they just have, central unit? Let me know, because I want to know. I appreciate any kind of help.